Greetings, friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm Mistress Luna, your guide through readings heavily focused on the twin flame journey and soul connections. And this week, I'm going to go into the 5th stage of the journey. And I'm also going to tell you about some changes that are happening for this channel because, like everyone, I'm evolving and changing, and we're learning together. And I've learned a lot since the last video that I've made for you, and I will go into further detail about that. But just know that I'm changing things up a bit because I've come to some realizations, and they're very important for this journey, and very important that I share this with my soul tribe, which is you. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you, everyone who, no matter when you find this channel, time doesn't matter. What matters is that you're here and that we're learning this together. And at the time that I am recording this, I'm going through major changes in my own life. And I want to share it with you. And I want to be honest. I want to be completely honest and open. And I feel that we're on this journey together, learning together. And that's the beauty of it. This journey of life, really. And that's why, yes, it's heavily focused on the twin flame journey for those who resonate with the twin flame journey or just want to know more. But no matter what, the soul connections are the most important thing. Our connection. I want to start today by telling you the reason why I did this channel in the first place. I feel that is important. And that is because I love connection. I love connection. And I want to be connected to more and more of this human race. I'm very, very much into what makes us who we are. And one of the biggest interests I've had my whole life, really, has been tarot. And through tarot in the past, I dabbled. I didn't know. I was very young. I had a lot of growing and learning to do, and I was not awake. I was not ready. I was not ready for this journey. I had so much more to learn. I wasn't ready to fully understand my abilities, my destiny, really. And now I know my direction. I can see the path clearly. I'm awake. And the biggest thing I want to tell all of you is that in this journey that we're embarking on, whether it be the twin flame journey or just soul connections or both, I am staying open-minded. And what I mean about being open-minded is just the evolution of this channel in general. And the fact that as I learn and experience things, I'm going to come to you and tell you what I've learned. I will never profess to know everything. And when I started this channel, I didn't know everything. But if I waited to start this channel and bring you with me on this journey, if I waited until I knew it all, I would never start this channel. Because that we're not always meant to know everything. And that's the beauty of being human. We are learning through our mistakes, through what we do, and just by being. Now, that is where I want to start, where the being. I have come upon some differences. I'm seeing the differences of opinions, of ways of looking at this journey. And I am coming to my own conclusions through this. Now, whether that is wrong or right, I don't know. But it is changing the way that I am setting up the channel. For example, I've been going through the stages of the twin flame journey. I am getting to a point, personally, where I'm not further than this 5th stage, I feel. So I'm not going to continue with the stages after this video until I have gotten there. I'm not going to go and learn or gather information from others and have a clear cut, this is what the stages are for you. I actually, one of the reasons why I took a little bit of a break, I mean, I did do a live video during the time or the day that I was to upload my normal video. The reason why I didn't do that is because I needed that weekend. I needed that actually a couple of weeks to really, that's when things started to kind of click with me. And I started seeing things differently and being more aware of where I am on the journey. And I feel it's important to delve into where I know. Now, will I delve further? Absolutely. I will bring my feelings, my thoughts, which we all have. I feel we all, well, we do. We all have our thoughts and feelings, but they're not who we are. Now, that is something that I have learned. And I mentioned a couple of times, and he by no means is sponsoring me or anything. I just have learned a lot by watching Kurt and his channel, New World All-Star. Really, because he looks at it in the scientific sense. And it just makes sense. It makes sense. And everything that I've gone through on this journey as I'm learning makes sense. I actually for me, I started with tarot, as I said, years ago. I walked away from it because I didn't know what I was doing. I was too young, as I said. However, it was still always an interest in the back of my mind. And until recently, there were some events, my father passing and other events in my life that awakened me to realizing that I do have abilities that need to be explored. And so I started watching tarot readings and came upon the twin flame journey. And I was fascinated. I had to explore more. And where I'd always wanted to do a YouTube channel, and I always wanted to actually read tarot myself, but be good at it, good enough where I felt confident to come to you and others to actually read for you. So whether I am on the twin flame journey myself, I am not sure. Now, I do know that I have many soul connections, and I have a soulmate. That's my husband. And I love him very much, and we have a soulmate connection. No matter what, we have a soulmate connection, and I know that. I do know that. As far as twin flames, I don't know. I'm too new on this journey to really know for sure. However, I do believe that when you do meet your twin flame, they do awaken you to your spiritual path. The thing is, I feel it's important to understand what that actually is. And that's why I mentioned Kurt and his channel, because he really explains what the spiritual path is and what true spirituality is. I am never going to profess to tell you that I know everything. I'm also going to be honest and say, I'm not a spiritual teacher. Truly, I'm not. I'm learning. I'm learning with you. So and maybe there are things that I can teach you, and that's why I do this, because I feel that just through our conversations, I can teach you something. That doesn't mean I'm actually a teacher or a spiritual teacher. I do feel that my ways and what I'm discovering can also be healing for people, because I've always wanted to be a healer. I want to heal the whole world. I know I can't, or maybe I can, but little bits at a time. And that's also why I feel I need to be honest and true, because I will never tell you that I am a healer until I know that my healing methods have worked, which at some point I may be able to give you concrete information showing this works, this for healing for people, and that'll be great. But if not, I'm okay with just learning and sharing and being here with you, connecting with you, because that's really what I want to do, is connect with you. And I will not say that I'm a twin flame coach or even a soul connection coach. Really, I'm not a psychologist. I'm human, just like you, looking for answers. And I enjoy looking for those answers together. And I do feel that spirit talks through me. I do feel that. And I'm going to go with my intuition because that's my inner knowing. My inner knowing is my intuition. And I'm going to go with it. Will it change? Will things evolve? Absolutely. And I know I mentioned that in a previous video, and it's true. I just want you to know that that's why this channel is evolving, because I am evolving. We're evolving. That's human nature. Now, speaking of nature, you may have noticed I did upload 4 small, only a few seconds really, anywhere between 13 to 50-second clips of my grounding journey and what I do to prepare for coming to you with messages from Spirit. They will be longer. I'm working on getting some more storage on my phone, which is what I record them from. And a lot of times I go out into the woods and trails and don't have any internet connection. So I can't go live at that point, but I can, if I have enough storage, which I'm going to work on getting for next week, I can actually take you with me out into my nature excursions. And maybe we can even have a conversation as well. That is something that's also evolving with the channel. And I really want you to watch the Just Breathe. It's because that really grounded me today and really made me not even thoughts, just being. It really made me conscious of myself and the fact that I just needed to take a breath. And I was walking through the fog, and as you can see, I got more and more closer to where it was clearer, and I could just, all I did was just breathe. And so I know they're very short. It's a very short set of videos. I actually made playlists as well now. So it is in a playlist called Connecting with Nature. And then I have the tarot readings in about the twin flame journey and soul connections in their own playlist. And also the astrological sign that seasons that we go into. I also have that in a playlist as well. And then the live readings. So take a look at it. You know, I figured it might help to have you navigate if you're looking, if you just want to go back to some of the readings, or see how we have evolved. So with that also, since I'm embarking on this new evolutionized version of my channel, going along with that theme of evolution, I'm going to start things a little bit differently. I'm actually going to, instead of tea, I'm going to first talk about some healing methods or things that help to heal the soul. Well, really, our soul isn't what needs to be healed. It's more our thoughts and our feelings. Our soul is just us at the base of it, really. But the healing is for our body and our mind, which are just part of us. And that's another thing I wanted to mention. This journey, this twin flame journey and soul connections, the reason for the journey is you. Think about that for a moment. Especially if it's the twin flame journey, because your twin flame is you. So the reason for the journey is you. So learning who you are is so important. And doing things for you is so important. That's what this journey is all about. So I know this is going to be a pretty long video, and I'm very glad if you are continuing to listen to that. So, also, I'm going to just continue to do different things and see what spirit has for us in each different thing that I do. And with that, I'm going to tell you that this video is about the running and the chasing phase. I'm putting them both together for stage 5. And when I do continue and move on to what I feel the next stages are, once I really understand them from a good enough perspective, then we'll continue on. But stage 5 for me is the running and the chasing. And the reason for the running and the chasing that happens is all about energy. It's all about energy. Because especially with twin flames, when you get obsessed or codependent or any of those shadows and things from our mind and our feelings, really, when we're focused on that piece and about chasing. So the chaser, let's talk about the chaser. When you are chasing your divine counterpart, it pushes them away. It pushes them away. And I'm just talking energetically speaking, it pushes them away. It just does. So what you need to do and need to remember, what you need to remember is that they are you. If you're on the twin flame journey, they are you. So if you chase them, they're going to run. But if you work on you and stop the obsessive thinking, stop the obsessive, I need them. You don't. You need you. You need you, my friends. This journey, the reason for this journey is because of you. And once you embrace that and just be who you are and awaken to your spiritual path, they're going to come and they're going to be the chaser. The tables will be turned. They're going to come to you. But you need to detach. And I know it's hard. It is so hard when you have this connection that you just want to explore if they are your twin flame. Soulmates, it's actually a bit different. It is. I feel that. But I do feel that if it is twin flames, with scientifically speaking, you push your energy on them, they're out the door. Because you're focused on them. You're not focused on yourself. Even though they are you, but you're thinking of it wrong. Well, backwards. And this is where I know what's going on, but I'm still learning. And I know this is the next stage because of what I've seen, what I've heard. Yes, I will admit that what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing could be incorrect. Someone else could have it incorrect, but that is why we're changing and evolving. I would say where I am getting my information, though, they do have a really good track record of people who can say, yeah, they know what's going on. So I'm going to go with it. And I can actually say that, yeah, I feel that's why I don't know whether I'm actually on the twin flame journey or not, or whether I actually have a twin flame. I don't know, and it may be because I've been thinking too much about the journey itself instead of my own healing. So with that, or my own path, not necessarily healing, it really doesn't have to do it too much with healing, though if I'm taking care of myself, my healing is important to me. So this channel is actually combining, if you think about it, this channel is actually combining the spiritual with the metaphysical, because I am interested in both. So I'm bringing those two together. And so now, as I'm evolving, I'm letting you know what is metaphysical, which, is the tarot readings, anything that stimulates the mind and the feelings, that's metaphysical. That's, and, talking about psychological, anything to do with the soul and just being is spiritual. Anything to do with the soul work and just being you is the spiritual path. So here on this channel, I'm going to be talking about it all and this human experience that we're in. But keep in mind, if you are on the twin flame journey, the running and the chasing happens because we are triggered. We are triggered by the other person when we meet them, and we actually go through what I've already, the stages I've already gone through. When we actually experience that with who we feel as our twin flame, we start the running and the chasing. We mirror to each other things that makes that energy really, it just pushes more and more energy onto the other person, and they're like, oh my gosh, like it's like, I gotta get away. And then once you start working on yourself and your spiritual growth, and your soul, you will find that your twin flame is going to come to you. They're going to start chasing you because you have stopped chasing them. The game has changed. You're taking care of you. You're doing what you need to do for you. And it's a game changer. It is a game changer. And it's not easy. It is not easy. And the triggers, even when you come into union with your twin flame, they will still trigger you to go back to those obsessive habits and those codependent habits and needing them, that they could run again. And that could go on and back and forth until you go, no, wait. I've got to take care of me. I got to stop thinking about them and thinking about it's all about them. No, it's about you. And when you do that, they come to you because they are you. But your energy is not pushing them away any longer. Your energy is not pushing them away any longer. You're actually detaching, and then they're coming back. And as long as you stay strong and don't let your mind and your feelings take over, you'll stay in union. You will stay in union. But the moment you let those triggers take over, it happens again. And the best advice that I have on the running and the chasing scenario is, once those triggers come up, acknowledge them. Say, that's a trigger. I feel this way because of A, B, and C. And I choose to think of it like a book. that you put on the shelf. So your thoughts, your feelings, your mind and your body basically are part of you, but they're not you. They're part of you. It's like a book that you can put on a shelf. These are my thoughts. This person, let's go to the devil energies here. This person makes me go gaga. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, they're like all that in a bag of chips and I want more. That's when you think that, the moment you think that, you should look at what you're thinking and say, okay, I feel this way. I'm attracted to that person. I'm attracted to that person, and there's no changing that. And that's acknowledging it. But don't let it take over. Just let those feelings and thoughts and everything that happens, let them be there. Eventually, they'll peter out as you do more work on yourself. If you give into those thoughts and give into those obsessions, and that's when they'll be like, I'm gone. Bye. See ya. Have a nice day. And I know it sounds harsh. But I'm just trying to put a little bit of humor into it, just to really lighten it up a little bit, because it is a very frustrating stage. It is. I can tell you that I am free. Personally, I have found my freedom in just being me. Just being me and doing things that heal my soul, or that take care of my soul. Doing things that take care of my soul and my spiritual path. And if that attracts my twin flame, which could be my husband, if I just know that he's my twin flame, then that's amazing. But that's not why I'm doing this. That's not why I'm on this journey. I'm on this journey for me. And that's where I have gained so much freedom and so much bliss, that no matter who is my twin flame, that doesn't matter. What matters is my spiritual growth. One thing I can tell you personally, and you're my soul tribe, so I absolutely do not mind sharing this with you. My husband and I have gotten a lot closer since I have come to this realization. So, who knows? But that's not the point of this journey. So, I really thank you so much for hearing me out. I believe I've said everything that I've wanted to say. And it's been a couple of weeks since I actually recorded a video for you, and I've had a lot of epiphanies. So what I am going to do, my soul tribe, is I am going to release 2 videos, a part 1 and a part 2. They're going to come out on the same exact day. One's going to be the reading, and one's going to be the what we just went through, basically the changes and epiphanies and things that I wanted to discuss with you about the future of this channel. So in the second video, which will come out on the same day, the second video will have the new things that I'm doing with the healing arts, and still going to do crystals, and then of course the readings, and I'm going to do some initials in that second video. So with that, I do want to end this video here by thanking you so much for being here with me. I am very blessed to have more and more connections with you, my soul tribe. Thank you so much. And peace be with you. And remember, you are always in control of your own destiny.